Welcome to NFL Daily Brief, your fast track to today's biggest football stories. Like and subscribe to stay in the game. Here are the brief highlights of today's top stories. Inside Caleb Williams' unapologetic approach to year 2 as Bears QB. Sources: Dallas appears open to Parsons offers. Packers love OK playing with repaired thumb. Jets GM: Fields can follow Mayfield, Darnold path. Fins WR Hill practices, RB Wright has procedure. Lewis: blame Bledsoe for hit that led to Brady era. Sources: Vikings expect safety Smith to return. Broncos get good news on Mims' groin injury. NFL betting estimated to reach $30 billion in 2025. Jags Travis Hunter, wife welcome first child. He wasn't trying to be anybody else, how Aaron Rodgers won over his Steelers teammates. We picked X factors for all 32 teams, who could be a difference maker this season. Graziano: don't be surprised if these 32 things happen. Why Rashee Rice accepted his 6-game suspension now, and how Chiefs will have to cope. The biggest roster moves from all 32 NFL teams. How did each team get to 53 players? Preseason trade tracker. Every move leading up to the 2025 season. Wilson, Winston and Dart. Inside the reimagined high-profile Giants QB room. And our mamas smiled. Donna Kelsey seemingly welcomes Taylor Swift to the family. Mike Clay's Playbook, Part 3. How to manage your team post-draft. Schefter's cheat sheet. Value picks and sleepers to target. Now, let's dive deeper into the details. Caleb Williams praises first-year Bears coach Ben Johnson and his impact on the team.
Williams stopped painting his nails last season as the Bears struggled, a practice he had carried over from his Heisman-winning season at University of Southern California.
He admitted it was difficult to maintain his usual flair amidst the team's 10-game losing streak and offensive struggles.
With a new coach and a revitalized offense, Williams has rediscovered his joy in the game, symbolized by his return to painting his nails bright blue.
He emphasizes his unapologetic self-expression and determination to remain true to himself, regardless of outside opinions.
The Bears made significant offensive additions, including tight end Colston Loveland, wide receiver Luther Burden III, and offensive tackle Ozzie Trapilo.
Despite these upgrades, the Bears are still projected to finish last in the National Football Conference North behind the Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, and Minnesota Vikings, according to ESPN Bet.
General Manager Ryan Poles expressed confidence in Williams' ability to handle setbacks and maintain a positive attitude.
Coach Johnson focused on improving Williams' body language and eliminating signs of negativity.
He emphasized the importance of projecting confidence and avoiding any displays of weakness.
While Williams passed for a respectable 3,541 yards as a rookie, the losing streak took a toll, and he is determined to combine personal achievements with team success this season.
Johnson set a target of a 70% completion rate for Williams by 2025, a significant improvement from his rookie season's 62.5%.
Several teams have contacted the Dallas Cowboys about a potential Micah Parsons trade.
The Cowboys seem willing to consider offers, a shift from their previous stance.
While no trade is imminent, a team could make a compelling offer to expedite the process.
The Cowboys aim to resolve this before their season opener against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Cowboys owner Jerry Jones previously stated the team would not trade Parsons.
Jones believed they had an agreement with Parsons on a 5-year extension.
However, no proposals have been made since the initial trade request.
There are several potential outcomes to this situation.
Parsons could play on his current contract with the Cowboys using the franchise tag later.
The Cowboys and Parsons could renegotiate and reach a long-term agreement.
Parsons could continue to sit out, citing a back injury.
Or, Parsons could be traded, a possibility that has gained traction recently.
Jordan Love, the Green Bay Packers quarterback, recently underwent surgery on his left thumb.
Despite still wearing a brace, Love expressed confidence in his ability to play in the upcoming season opener.
He acknowledged the need to protect the thumb with a brace for several weeks.
Love will evaluate how the thumb feels during live game action to determine further bracing needs.
Coach Matt LaFleur conducted a simulated game on Thursday, providing Love with valuable experience.
This marked Love's first full participation in team drills since his surgery.
Love explained that the surgery was necessary due to the instability and lack of strength in his thumb.
He believed playing through the injury would have risked further damage throughout the season.
The return of receivers Jaden Reed and Dontavion Wicks from their injuries was also a positive development.
However, their participation level in practice remains unclear due to reporting regulations.
Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst expressed confidence in Love's ability to prepare for Week 1.
Cornerback Nate Hobbs, recovering from knee surgery, remains the only starter not practicing.
General manager Darren Mogi believes quarterback Justin Fields can find success with the New York Jets.
Mogi compared Fields to former high draft picks Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield, who also became productive after a few years and team changes.
Mogi acknowledged it might take time for Fields to adjust given this is his third team in 3 years.
He also mentioned Fields is working with his third different coordinator in that time span.
The Jets signed Fields to a 2-year $40 million contract after releasing Aaron Rodgers.
Fields was originally drafted 11th overall by the Chicago Bears in 2021 and spent last season with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mogi has been impressed with Fields' improvement in operating the Jets' offense.
He noted Fields has shown good rhythm and command of the offense during practice.
Fields completed only 4 of 9 passes for 46 yards in the preseason with no attempts longer than 9 air yards.
He did, however, rush for a 13-yard touchdown.
Fields was named one of 5 captains for the season.
The Jets are hoping Fields can improve his drop-back passing accuracy, which has been at 61% over his 4-year career.
Tyreek Hill participated in a limited practice session on Thursday.
Head coach Mike McDaniel indicated Hill is expected to play in the season opener against the Indianapolis Colts.
Hill has been absent from practice for 3 weeks due to an oblique injury.
McDaniel stated that the team has been cautious with Hill to avoid further setbacks.
Despite the missed practice time, McDaniel commented that Hill looks great.
Running back Jalen Wright will be unavailable for the Dolphins in the near future.
Wright underwent a minor procedure on a lower leg injury.
The injury is not season-ending but could sideline him for the first month of the season.
Rookie running back Ollie Gordon II was the only healthy running back on the initial 53-man roster.
Starting running back Devin Akane is also dealing with a calf injury but is anticipated to play in Week 1.
The Dolphins signed running backs Jeff Wilson Jr. and Jermichael Hasty for additional depth.
Safety Ashton Davis also returned to practice on Thursday after missing 3 weeks with a lower leg injury.
Mo Lewis recently discussed the hit on Drew Bledsoe that led to Tom Brady starting for the New England Patriots.
This hit, which occurred on September 23, 2001, is often seen as a turning point in National Football League history.
Lewis argues that Bledsoe, not he, is to blame for the incident.
Bledsoe had recently signed a lucrative contract as a passing quarterback.
Lewis questions why Bledsoe was running with the ball outside the pocket.
He emphasizes his role as a linebacker is to stop ball carriers.
Bledsoe was attempting to gain a first down when Lewis tackled him.
The hit, while clean, was forceful and ultimately ended Bledsoe's time as the Patriots' starting quarterback.
Lewis claims the hit was just another play in his career.
He states he has not rewatched the play and it holds no special significance for him.
Lewis was unaware of the severity of Bledsoe's injury at the time.
He maintains that his focus was solely on preventing a first down.
Lewis was recognized as one of the top 100 game-changers in National Football League history.
His former coach, Herm Edwards, acknowledges Lewis as the catalyst for Tom Brady's career.
Sources indicate that Vikings safety Harrison Smith is expected to fully recover from a recent health issue.
This issue caused him to miss the last 2 weeks of training camp, leaving his return date uncertain.
While the Vikings typically give veteran players rest days, Smith last practiced on August 11th.
2 days later, coach Kevin O'Connell stated that Smith was away from the team due to illness.
Smith was not present at any subsequent practices or preseason games.
His status is currently being evaluated on a weekly basis.
If Smith cannot play in the September 8 game against the Chicago Bears, Theo Jackson might replace him.
The Vikings kept Smith on the 53-man roster instead of placing him on injured reserve.
This suggests that the team does not anticipate a prolonged absence for Smith.
He was also named as one of the team captains for the 2025 season.
In 2024, Smith recorded 3 interceptions and 1 sack among 87 tackles.
This achievement places him among an elite group of defensive backs in National Football League history.
Denver Broncos coach Sean Payton provided an update on wide receiver Marvin Mims Jr.'s groin injury.
Payton stated the team received good news regarding the injury and expects Mims Jr. to be ready for the season opener.
Mims Jr. left Wednesday's practice with a groin injury and underwent an magnetic resonance imaging scan and additional tests.
Payton confirmed Mims Jr. will return to practice on Monday.
Mims Jr. has been a prominent figure in training camp and preseason, often starting alongside Courtland Sutton and Troy Franklin.
Last season, Mims Jr. contributed significantly with 39 receptions, 503 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
He also earned his second consecutive Pro Bowl selection as a returner, leading the league with an average of 15.7 yards per punt return.
Payton has emphasized his desire to increase Mims Jr.'s involvement in the offense due to his ability to generate explosive plays.
In a game against the Cincinnati Bengals, Mims Jr. showcased his potential with 8 catches for 103 yards, including a memorable touchdown.
Mims Jr. expressed his hope that this performance demonstrated his capabilities to the coaching staff.
Mims Jr. was drafted by the Broncos in the second round of the 2023 draft.
The Broncos are optimistic about Mims Jr.'s recovery and his contribution to the team this season.
The American Gaming Association estimates that National Football League betting will reach approximately $30 billion in 2025 within the United States.
This projected $30 billion figure represents an 8.5% increase from the revised estimate of $27.5 billion wagered last year.
The estimate is based on the national growth of wagering and data from states that report football-specific betting statistics.
This figure includes wagers placed on futures bets, such as Super Bowl odds, and individual games throughout the season, but only at traditional sportsbooks.
38 states and the District of Columbia currently have legal betting markets with licensed sportsbooks.
Americans also bet on the National Football League through daily fantasy sites, sweepstakes operators, and prediction markets.
One popular prediction market, Kalshi, has already seen $62.5 million traded on the National Football League this year.
In 2024, DraftKings saw more bets and money placed on the National Football League than any other league.
This occurred despite the National Football League having significantly fewer games than the National Basketball Association and Major League Baseball.
The National Council on Problem Gambling reports that risky gambling behaviors have plateaued after rising from 2018 to 2021.
Sports leagues and players' unions have reported increased online threats from bettors towards athletes, coaches, and officials.
The National Football League security team is monitoring social media and conducting background checks on individuals making threats.
Jacksonville Jaguars rookie Travis Hunter and his wife, Liana de la Fuente, recently announced the birth of their son.
The couple shared the news in a vlog on YouTube documenting their journey to parenthood.
The video includes footage from a positive pregnancy test to ultrasound photos and de la Fuente sharing a prophetic dream about having a boy.
She even recorded the dream in her phone, which accurately predicted their son would have curly hair.
The vlog also follows Hunter through the 2025 NFL Draft, capturing the moment he was selected by the Jaguars.
De la Fuente filmed Hunter and told their unborn son, "Your dad got drafted."
Hunter jokingly added that his son would follow in his footsteps and also be drafted by Jacksonville.
He then encouraged his son to be even better than him in a heartwarming message.
The video culminates with scenes from de la Fuente's pregnancy, including her baby bump and their time at the hospital.
The vlog concludes with the sound of their newborn crying as Hunter comforts de la Fuente.
The couple met in high school and dated through Hunter's college career before getting engaged and married last year.
They have not yet revealed their son's name or his date of birth.
Nick Herbig initially did not know what to expect from Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers playfully teased Herbig, calling him a one-trick pony for his speed rush move.
Herbig eventually responded by celebrating defensive plays with Rodgers' former touchdown celebration, the discount double check.
Rodgers has focused on building relationships with his Steelers teammates since joining the team.
He has worked to win over teammates who initially questioned his commitment to the Steelers.
Rodgers has integrated himself into the team through observation and humor.
He has made an effort to connect with players of all positions and experience levels.
Rodgers even stretched with different teammates at each practice to build camaraderie.
He organized a trip for his pass catchers to visit him in Malibu to build chemistry and trust.
The trip included basketball, dinner at Nobu Malibu, and even a dolphin sighting.
Rodgers continued building relationships during training camp with video game nights and an open-door policy.
He emphasizes open communication and collaboration with his teammates.
NFL rosters are nearly finalized, and the regular season is about to begin.
While quarterbacks, coaches, and star players are crucial, other players can significantly impact a team's success.
These players, known as X factors, can elevate a team's performance or create exploitable weaknesses.
For this analysis, we are focusing solely on on-field contributors, excluding quarterbacks, rookies, and coaches.
Each team has multiple X factors, but we have identified one key player for each team.
Let us start with the NFC West and the Arizona Cardinals.
The Cardinals need star players to reach the playoffs, and defensive end Zach Sweat could be one of them.
Sweat had his best season under Jonathan Gannon, the Cardinals' new head coach, recording 11 sacks in 2022.
Moving on to the Los Angeles Rams, wide receiver Davante Adams is a crucial player for their offense.
Adams, a different style of receiver than Cooper Kupp, excels as a deep threat.
For the San Francisco 49ers, wide receiver Danny Gray is essential due to injuries in the receiving corps.
Gray finished last season strong, but his health and consistency will be key.
The Seattle Seahawks are looking to running back Kenneth Walker III to provide a boost to their offense.
Walker has the talent but needs to improve his consistency and stay healthy.
The Dallas Cowboys might call Micah Parsons' bluff regarding his contract extension demands.
The New York Giants, with their formidable defensive line, could lead the league in sacks this season.
The Philadelphia Eagles, despite being Super Bowl champions, are likely to continue adjusting their defense.
The Washington Commanders may utilize Deebo Samuel in the running back position to maximize his versatility.
Colston Loveland, the Chicago Bears rookie tight end, is expected to play a significant role in their offense.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the Detroit Lions running back, has the potential to be the top-scoring fantasy running back.
Jordan Love, the Green Bay Packers quarterback, could be a finalist for the Most Valuable Player award.
Jordan Mason might lead the Minnesota Vikings in rushing yards this season.
The Atlanta Falcons tight end, Kyle Pitts Sr., might be traded before the deadline.
The Carolina Panthers quarterback, Bryce Young, could be in line for a contract extension next spring.
Spencer Rattler is anticipated to have an extended run as the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
Emeka Egbuka, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rookie, is projected to be their leading receiver.
Chiefs receiver Rashee Rice has accepted a 6-game suspension for violating the National Football League personal conduct policy.
This suspension raises questions about how the Chiefs' offense will function without their number one receiver.
The Chiefs have been preparing for this possibility since training camp.
Their plan involves utilizing other receivers like Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Tyquan Thornton.
They will also rely more on tight ends Travis Kelce and Noah Gray.
The preseason finale against the Chicago Bears offered a glimpse of this adjusted offensive strategy.
Rice is eligible to return in Week 7 against the Las Vegas Raiders.
His absence will undoubtedly impact the Chiefs' offensive power, particularly his ability to gain yards after the catch.
Quarterback Patrick Mahomes acknowledged Rice as a threat and his absence will be felt.
However, Mahomes expressed confidence in the other receivers to step up.
Rice accepted the suspension now to avoid potential complications later in the season.
He also wants his knee to be fully recovered for the crucial latter part of the season and potential playoff run.
The Philadelphia Eagles will begin the 2025 NFL season by hosting the Dallas Cowboys on September 4th.
All teams finalized their 53-man rosters, resulting in some surprising cuts and trades across the league.
The Dallas Cowboys kept 6 pass rushers on their roster, likely due to Micah Parsons' uncertain status for the opener.
The New York Giants made the expected decision to cut quarterback Tommy DeVito after acquiring other quarterbacks.
The Eagles bolstered their depth by acquiring offensive tackle Fred Johnson and quarterback Sam Howell.
The Washington Commanders' biggest move was keeping right guard Sam Cosmi on the physically unable to perform list.
The Chicago Bears kept undrafted free agent wide receiver Ja'Day Walker after a strong preseason performance.
The Detroit Lions coach Dan Campbell expressed confidence in his roster, calling it his best yet.
The Green Bay Packers saw an unusual situation with wide receiver turned cornerback Bo Melton making the team.
The Minnesota Vikings shook up their quarterback depth chart, trading Sam Howell and acquiring Carson Wentz.
The Atlanta Falcons placed starting right tackle Caleb McGarry on injured reserve for the entire season.
The Carolina Panthers released wide receiver Hunter Renfrow, a notable cut in his comeback attempt.
The New Orleans Saints released veteran running backs Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Cam Akers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers cut Kyle Trask, their former second-string quarterback and a former second-round pick.
The National Football League preseason has concluded, with teams finalizing rosters for the 2025 regular season.
Many trades occurred before the season begins on September 4, reshaping team compositions.
One significant trade involved the Dolphins and Steelers, exchanging cornerback Jalen Ramsey, tight end Jonnu Smith, and safety Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Other notable moves include the Vikings trading quarterback Sam Howell to the Eagles and the Raiders acquiring Kenny Pickett from the Browns.
The Cowboys appear open to discussing a Micah Parsons trade, though no deal is imminent.
Adam Thielen returns to the Vikings after a trade with the Panthers, addressing receiver depth issues.
The Jaguars acquired wide receiver Tim Patrick from the Lions for a 2026 seventh-round pick.
Several other trades involving draft picks and players occurred, impacting offensive and defensive line depth.
The Chiefs acquired defensive tackle Derek Nottie from the Jets to bolster their interior line.
The Vikings traded quarterback Sam Howell to the Eagles after briefly acquiring him from the Seahawks.
The Commanders traded running back Brian Robinson Jr. to the 49ers for a sixth-round pick.
Darren Waller came out of retirement to join the Dolphins after a trade with the Giants.
Jackson Dart, Jameis Winston, and Russell Wilson create an interesting quarterback dynamic for the New York Giants.
During the final preseason game, Dart and Winston displayed camaraderie with a playful gesture.
The Giants quarterbacks, dubbed the Three Amigos by Winston, celebrated a successful preseason.
Russell Wilson did not play in the final preseason game, but is still a key part of the quarterback room.
Winston brings a unique personality to the team, even bringing a watermelon to a meeting.
Wilson provides a veteran presence, focused on leadership and attention to detail.
Dart is the young, promising rookie with a bright future.
The Giants are invested in the success of all three quarterbacks.
General Manager Joe Schoen and Coach Brian Daboll are relying on this quarterback room to improve the team.
Dart is considered the future of the franchise, and the Giants are prioritizing his development.
The Giants explored various quarterback options during the offseason, including trades and free agency.
They ultimately signed Winston and Wilson as veterans and drafted Dart.
Wilson is praised for his leadership and high standards.
He is a positive influence on the entire team, including the younger players.
Winston and Dart have formed a close bond, working together on and off the field.
Winston serves as a mentor to Dart, sharing his experience and knowledge.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift seem to be quite the happy couple.
Donna Kelce, Travis Kelce's mother, appears to welcome Swift to the family.
She changed her Facebook cover photo to childhood pictures of both Kelce and Swift.
This supportive gesture is not surprising considering Donna Kelce's frequent appearances alongside Swift at games.
She has often been seen cheering on her younger son at Arrowhead Stadium with the pop superstar.
Donna Kelce's ex-husband, Ed Kelce, recently commented on the couple's happiness.
He stated that both families sort of assumed this would happen.
He mentioned they had never seen their children so happy before.
This relationship highlights the power of friendship and dreams.
It seems like a perfect match for both Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Donna Kelce's gesture is a heartwarming welcome to Taylor Swift.
It is clear that both families are excited about this relationship.
After your fantasy football draft, your work is not done. Staying active is key to winning.
Many managers do not maximize their chances because they are too content with their roster and afraid to trade.
Active managers tend to win more often than casual managers.
While it is possible to win with just draft picks, staying engaged post-draft offers a significant advantage.
Trading is a crucial aspect of fantasy football, and knowing your league mates' tendencies is beneficial.
Understanding their philosophies, skill levels, and team needs can give you an edge in negotiations.
Do not be afraid to make trade offers, even if they get rejected.
A rejected offer can still lead to counter-offers or other beneficial moves.
When making an offer, consider what the other manager needs, not just what you need.
Put yourself in their shoes and evaluate the fairness of your proposal.
Waivers are also important, and you should be checking them every week.
Even if it seems tedious, adding the right players from waivers can significantly impact your team.
Adam Schefter provides valuable insights for fantasy football drafts in 2025, highlighting potential sleepers and value picks.
He considers various league sizes and scoring systems, emphasizing players who could outperform their average draft position.
At quarterback, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen remain top picks, with Baker Mayfield and Bo Nix as potential middle-round values.
Drake May and Michael Penix Jr. are suggested as late-round quarterback options.
Running back Bijan Robinson is Schefter's top overall pick, followed by Jahmyr Gibbs.
Other notable running backs include Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, Isaiah Pacheco, and several promising rookies.
The wide receiver position is exceptionally deep this year, with Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra St. Brown leading the pack.
Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Devonta Smith offer mid-round value.
Jordan Addison, despite a suspension, and several rookies are worth considering in later rounds.
At tight end, Brock Bowers and Trey McBride are early round targets.
Sam Laporta, Evan Engram, and Jake Ferguson are potential mid-round picks.
Isaiah Likely, Theo Johnson, and Jatavian Sanders are mentioned as late-round tight end options.
That's a wrap on this week's NFL Blitz Talk. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time with more gridiron fire and fearless breakdowns.